Hello guys, this is Deepika from mytutorialrack.com. In this tutorial we'll talk about two more commands here. And also we'll take a small experiment. In the last tutorial we talked about this git revert if you wanted to revert a previous commit. Okay, so if you have made a commit and you want to revert that commit, then this is the command that you can use. Now let's say we have created a small file here, so let's go ahead and create a new file. Let me go back and let's go ahead and create a new file and call it as dummy.html. So this is going to be, I'm going to go ahead and save this file as dummy.html and go ahead and hit the save button and here and leave it blank. And in my index page, what I'm going to do, I'm going to add another link here to my index page. So I'm going to go ahead and add it as a dummy.html. This is the new change I'm doing, and I'm going to say the dummy page. Okay, so if you go back, and what you're going to do is I'm going to go back to my blue index page here, and you'll see that there's a new link got added, and if you go to that, it's a blank screen because we have not added any contents to this page. So now what I wanted to show you here is, so let's say I wanted to undo these change. I haven't committed it, but now if you look at the status, you will see there are two things. One is a file that is modified, which is index.html, and there is a new file that got added. So now if I want to revert something like this, if the git revert command only uses once you have committed your changes. Okay, but let's say I have not committed my change and I wanted to go back to the previous commit of this index.html. Right now index.html has this navigation of this page. Okay, so has this navigation, okay, of the dummy page, but I don't want that. I wanted to move it back to the previous content, which was only up till here, till the blue page. I don't want to take in account the new changes that I've made. So how can I do that? To do it, there is a command called git reset. Okay, dash with the option of hard. So what does it do is it takes in account only the tracked files. Okay, and if there is a tracked file which has been modified, so which is a tracked file out of these two, this is a brand new file, this is still untracked. This is a file which has been modified. So if you wanted to revert it to the previous commit, so you wanted to revert that, you use git reset dash hard. So what it's going to do is it's going to revert back to the previous commit. So if you go ahead and enter this, now what will happen is it has reverted. Now if you go back here and if you go ahead and look at the change, you will see that whatever the navigation or whatever the thing that you've added before the commit or after the last commit, it has been removed, but still the dummy.html is there. How you can remove this? Either you can go ahead and do manual removal of the dummy.html, which is not a good idea. It's better to do through the git powerful toolset. So the command to do that is git clean and then -f. So this is basically will clean all the untracked files. So which is the untracked file that present in the project right now? This is the file that is untracked, dummy.html. So what will it do? It will go ahead and clean that particular file from your folder. So now if I go back and hit enter, it's going to remove the untracked file, and there is only one untracked file present, which is the dummy.html. Just want to give you a quick recap. Git revert command is used when you have a committed change and you want to revert from that committed change. Okay, so then you will use a git revert, because git revert will always need a commit number, whatever the commit or number that you wanted to revert, it always requires that. Then you have a git reset with dash hard. Basically it will reset all the file which have been modified to the previous commit. Okay, so let's say only index.html was the file that was been modified. By using git reset dash hard, it will revert back to the previous commit or to the last commit. And since there is no file, then it is just going to leave it as it is. So there was no change, and if you go back, nothing has changed in any of the place. Okay, so and that the particular file has been removed, dummy.html has been removed. Okay, so now the next thing is, if you want to remove a untracked file, then the command to do that is called git clean with the option of -f, and it is going to go ahead and take care of clean any untracked file in your repository or in your folder.